Imagine waking up to a sky that just feels wrong. Not darker, not brighter, just heavier, as if the universe itself is holding its breath. Far beyond Pluto, something ancient and invisible has begun to pull on reality. No alarms, no explosions. Gravity doesn't scream, it whispers, and that whisper is enough to change Earth's fate. At first, nothing dramatic happens. Black holes are patient monsters. If Earth were suddenly sucked into one, the word sucked would be misleading. Instead, gravity quietly rewrites the rules. The Sun is the first to notice. Its orbit shifts by a tiny fraction. Astronomers squint at their screens, recalibrate their instruments, and blame software errors. But the equations refuse to settle. Something massive is pulling on our solar system from the dark. Days turn into weeks. The Sun begins a slow, graceful wobble, like a dancer on a tilted floor. The planets respond. Mercury's orbit stretches. Mars drifts off its familiar path. Earth, still wrapped in blue and white, continues spinning, unaware that its cosmic address is changing. Eventually, telescopes confirm the impossible. A black hole has wandered close enough to capture our Sun. And once the Sun is caught, everything bound to it must follow. Humanity, of course, argues. Some call it a hoax. Others say the math is wrong. Many believe we'll be long gone before anything noticeable happens. They are all partly right and terrifyingly wrong. As months become years, the pull grows stronger. Seasons stretch and compress. Winters linger. Summers arrive late. Earth's orbit becomes more elliptical, triggering subtle climate chaos. Crops fail where millions once ate. Storms grow strange and unpredictable. Then, the night sky changes. Stars begin to smear faintly. Not because they're moving, but because space itself is bending. Near the direction of the black hole, light curves as if through glass. A region of the sky shows stars duplicated, stretched into ghostly arcs. Gravitational lensing, proof that spacetime is no longer calm. As Earth falls deeper into the Sun's altered path, our tides go mad. The Moon struggles to keep up, its own orbit destabilized. Coastal cities flood, not once, but rhythmically, as oceans breathe with an unfamiliar, forceful rhythm. Years, maybe decades later, the Sun begins to feel real pain. Its outer layers stretch toward the black hole, pulled into long, glowing filaments of plasma. Solar flares erupt in spasms. Earth is bathed in radiation storms that shred satellites and turn auroras into permanent, world-spanning curtains of fire. Night becomes a myth. The sky burns green, purple, and red, screaming silently. By now, survival is all that matters. Underground cities expand. The surface becomes a hostile, radioactive wasteland. And still, the black hole doesn't hurry. Eventually, the Sun crosses a boundary it can't return from. Its orbit decays rapidly, spiraling inward. Earth follows, dragged along like a child. Temperatures swing wildly. One year, the oceans boil. The next, ice creeps toward the tropics. Then comes the moment when the Sun is no longer a star, but a distorted ring of light wrapped around the darkness. From Earth, it looks like a crescent, then a circle with a hole punched through reality itself. When the Sun finally crosses the event horizon, it doesn't explode or vanish. It simply fades. Its light stretches into longer wavelengths, redshifting into invisibility. The Sun seems to freeze in time at the edge of darkness, then slowly winks out. The sky goes black in a way no night ever has. True cosmic darkness. Earth is now alone, falling. The side of our planet closer to the black hole feels a stronger pull than the far side. The planet begins to stretch. Mountains lean, oceans bulge. Earthquakes become a constant, planetary scream as the crust fractures. Volcanoes erupt everywhere, not from heat but because the planet is being kneaded like clay. Continents stretch apart, oceans spilling into glowing cracks that expose the mantle. This is spaghettification, not of a person, but of an entire world. Earth elongates into an egg, then something far more grotesque. It's torn apart, not in an explosion, but piece by piece. The planet becomes a stream of matter spiraling toward the singularity. Atoms are crushed. Protons and neutrons are ripped apart into a soup of fundamental particles. If information truly cannot be destroyed, then every ocean, every mountain, every memory of Earth is encoded on the surface of the black hole, a cosmic epitaph on the edge of forever. From the outside, the universe just moves on. The black hole gains a tiny bit of mass. New planets form, ignorant of the blue world that once was. But somewhere in the mathematics of spacetime, Earth still exists, not as a place, but as information, proving that even when a planet falls into darkness, the universe never truly forgets. Thanks for watching.